I wasn't gonna share this, but I think you guys need to hear it. So, at 16, I lost my mom and no dad in the picture. I pretty much looked up to my aunts and my uncles and my grandma, and I thank them for pretty much teaching me everything that I know now. I grew up in the Navajo reservation with no running water and no electricity. The way that we would take showers and get to school would be hauling buckets of water every morning, dumping it into this metal container that was connected to a stove, and I would power it on with butane, and I would do that every morning, warm it up to the right temperature, and that's how we would take our showers. And we would get to school just by a normal school bus, but the bus stop would be like a whole half-mile away. But growing up, I always tried to find ways to make money, whether that's by selling ice cups, banana bread, tamales, even cupcakes at one point. But really, that hustle just took me over to the trades where I learned landscaping. And I thank my uncles for that, really, because they're the ones that would push me around, really just challenge me, make me challenge myself. Learned how to do excavating. Then they pushed me over to masonry, where I started building walls. And at 19, is when I made the decision to go down to the valley. And there I met an older mason that basically pulled me aside and told me that he's been laying block for 30 years and he hated every second of it. And he didn't want this trade to break me the same way it broke him. And that sentence stuck with me, and it still does. So I decided to try to look for something. When COVID hit, that was when I stumbled upon copywriting, where I thought it could help me get out of the trades. Like everyone else, I basically just went all in. Started learning about it, started writing as much as I can, reaching out to potential clients, and I gotten a couple here and there. But one thing that clicked as I was finally able to make money online, get my first invoice that I was able to send out, I guess. It turns out that the same kid who could build 110-foot stairwells and elevator shafts could potentially build something with just his words. Now I feel like I'm going to be building a legacy. That's what I'm going to be naming it. So follow along if you want to see what I'm building now.